welcome to my channel. I'm Athena. This is my channel, Stitching Goddess Designs. This is a channel about cross stitch and Harry Potter. Welcome back. I feel like we just automatically rotated into every 2 weeks instead of every 1 week. I would love to do every week because I feel like every 2 weeks is just too much for me to try to like remember back that far. Look, I can't even remember this morning, let alone 2 weeks ago. But here we are. Hopefully someday I can get back to 1 week. But it just seems like every week something is popping up and ruining the schedule, the routine. And I hate that. Okay. And I mean, even thinking about just thinking about next week is probably not going to happen next week because Infusion is on Tuesday. So I'm going to be super low. I don't know if I can pull it together. Yeah. Okay. This is a channel about cross stitch. I said that. And this is episode number 160. I love hitting like the 10s, the 5s, those kinds of numbers. They make my brain happy. 160 episodes, y'all. And I feel like, I think in January, it may have been 3 years. I may have missed my Flosstube anniversary. I really do feel like it's been 3 years. Anyways, because yeah, this is 20, has it been 3 years or 4 years? I'm gonna have to look and I'll get back to you on that next episode because I don't remember. Okay, I have actually stitched. I'm very proud of the fact that I actually got some stitching done. So let's go with, I didn't touch a whole lot of whips, but I did do a lot of stitching. Magical Unicorn was the first thing I touched since seeing you guys last, and she is like all in the Q stamp beautifully. This is a pattern by Maria Brovko, Q Patterns by Maria on Etsy, and this is what she looks like, although I'm stitching her on navy, dark navy fabric. I think she's popping gloriously. Let's put this behind it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. She looks so good when you look at her like, ooh, she looks so good. You can see there's going to be like some trees and stuff outlined in there, and it's kind of like a reflective type of a glow situation. There is a lot of back stitching to be done that will save till the end, and she does have some half stitches in there. It's kind of like the glow around her. But yeah, I put in 1,000 stitches, and that made up for February and achieved the March goal as well. So the goal was 500 a month. I didn't get it done in February, so I did 1,000 this month, and I got them both done. Boom pow. Boom pow. She comes out every month. She gets 500 stitches every month, and the goal is to be done by the end of this year. I think November is what I had calculated. Okay. Next was Witchy Washi, and she needed 2,000. And you guys, this is a 2019 whip. Let's see the pattern. I hear you, Nancy. Witchy Washi by Raise the Roof Design. This company is no longer in business, but a few shops do still carry these patterns, so you can still find them out there if you Google it. Witchy Washi Raise the Roof Designs. This is a 2019 whip, and it was just, I was getting like I was not super motivated, and I was just sluggishly stitching on this. Every once in a while I put in a little bit, but most of the time when it got pulled or called up, somehow it would just not get worked on. But this time I put in 2,000 stitches, and 2,000 stitches did a lot of progress here and has me excited to continue working on this. So I don't think this is the last time you're going to see it. This is, I believe, one of my focus finishes, hold please, for this year. Focus finishes, yep, she is one of my focus finishes, so I don't think this is the last time you'll see her. Here she is, without any further ado. I got the dress completed. I got those bloomers stitched, which I'll show you up close in a minute. I got the socks started. I got this little birdhouse in. I got these stars up here. I got those boots in. I just made a ton of progress. So, it's getting floppy. Here we go. There's those bloomers up close. They're supposed to be little bats, but I can't help it. All I just see is M's. And then I just think Mad Madam Mim. And now you can't convince me that this isn't her clothesline. It just is. So the bloomers, the socks, you can tell from the picture, nothing I'm stitching is the charted colors. So I didn't want to stitch this solid black dress. I wanted a fun, variegated floss. So I pulled this. Then from this, I pulled a green that is similar. This is a DMC green. And then I pulled a purple. I don't know what purple. But you can see those M's, the bats, are purple, along with the back stitching and then the French knots. And then the trim is black. And then over here, we're going to do, this is a variegated, I don't know what I pulled, but I just went up to my floss wall and found a purple, found a green, all the things. So a variegated purple here with the socks. You can see I'm doing pulled the green into the trim. There's black up there. There's polka dots that are gonna be stitched in, and I believe I'm planning on stitching those in. Hold please. I wrote this all down. The at is green. So yeah, those dots are going to be green in there. I made notes. So in looking at this pattern, the bra, I'm going to use that same variegated floss, and then I'm going to stitch it in the round so it still has that round effect on the bra. And then yeah, everything else is almost close to called for. Like those are going to be some browns. The broom is going to be some browns. The hat is going to be, what? I didn't write down. I think it's going to be black, and I mean, it's going to be black, green, and purple. Those are my colors, right? So they'll be in there somehow. Now, these, like this cat, there's a bird, there's a bat, another bird, a pumpkin. Those are all, are they Jabco buttons? I think they're Jabco. Hold please. I think it's on, oh, it's right here on the back of the pattern. Just another button company / Jabco. Those are Jabco buttons. So, and I don't have them, so I will need to get them before I FFO it. But getting excited because I'm on the lighter end of the stitching. A lot of the heavy stitching has been done. So I am getting excited for a finish on this. You know, you pass that point in a whip where all of a sudden you're like, ooh, I can smell the finish and I want to just stitch it. So that's where I'm at. But I do have other goals, so I had to put it down. This next one is cunning, and I love showing off my Dobby bag made by the amazing Jenny. Also, shout out, she just started a Flosstube. This is a horrible shout out because it's that so is okay. The Quilt Junkie is, I'm gonna go with your Flosstube because that's what you go by on. She does a lot of quilting, but she does Flosstube as well. Shoot, I will do a proper shout out on the next video. Sorry, Jenny, because then I was like, wait, she just started Flosstube and I don't know the name of it. Great, good job. Okay, this pattern is called Cunning, and it is charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. There's a little teeny tiny picture. I keep it on a needle minder on the project, so I always know what I'm stitching towards. I do have the mini version, so it is smaller. I am going to open this up so you can see it. I did post this on Instagram already, but I got a page finish. So I'm now 2 pages done of, I don't know how many, but 2 pages done. I know there's another whole page, and then there's a sliver of a page over here. So, yay! Look, you can see the top of the snake there. It's looking so good. It looks so good. The detail's really good. I do feel like on the minis, you kind of lose some of the detail because it kind of starts getting a little pixelated and a little blurry, but I think it's looking great. It's looking great. Absolutely love her. So yeah, you can see like right there. You can see the top of her eye a little bit that I have stitched in. Super excited for that. I did 667 stitches on that, and that completed this year's goal of the 2,000 stitches on that. So I don't know if it'll come back out again, but it might, because it already has been called for Whip Go as well. So I don't know if it'll come back out again. Okay, the last thing is what is currently in my stand right now. Wait, I need to put that back in there so I don't lose it. Okay, what's currently being worked on right now is, that's the pattern, where's the front? Here we go. Christmas Sampler 2 by the Cottage Garden Samplings. And yes, there is a 1 and a 2, and there's also a Halloween 1 and 2. It's different words for each letter of the alphabet in each of the patterns. I did stitch Halloween 1 and completed that. Between the 4, I picked 1 Christmas that I liked and 1 Halloween that I liked. So I did the Halloween one. Here's the Christmas one I'm doing. And I'm currently working on it. So let me take it out of the Q snubs so you can see it. Possibly. Good Lord. Okay. That is where I'm at. I kind of stitched some of the white motifs in here. That may have been like a stitch something white challenge, because you can tell I really just have been focusing on the alphabet and the words. So that's my goal, get the alphabet and the words done, and then I'll go back in and get all the motifs stitched in. And for what I have done so far, I've been working right here. I put in the little bit of here, and yeah. I do need to get 1,000 stitches in between February and March, because this is a 2020 whip, so it needs 1,000 stitches. And I have only done like 300-ish so far. So still a lot of progress left to go before I'm done with that one. Okay. That goes back in the stand. All this over here, over here, over here. Okay. Those are all of my whips that I've worked on so far. And I am getting a lot more progress so far in March than February. In February, it flew by, and I just didn't get any stitching done. I don't know. It happens. Sometimes the stitchy bug runs away. And typically for me, I like stitch like crazy in January, and then February comes along and I'm like, done. Maybe I need to pace myself in January, but also I got some really good progress in January. I will say, where'd the phone go? That for January, I made a little graphic, showed how many stitches I got, how many whips I touched, all the things. Posted that on my Instagram, at Athena X Stitches. My voice is going. I do have my security Pepsi here, so I'm going to take a drink. I'll be right back. So I made the graphic for January, and again, it's on my Instagram here. I will... You know what? No, I'm not doing that. I'll pop the picture in here of my January stats. And then come the beginning of March, I was like, well, I should do my February stats, but my February stats are like non-existent. So I can't handle having my hair down. Can you guys tell? I never have my hair down. It's always up. Okay. So February graphic, I didn't want to make it because it was embarrassingly low numbers. And stop and think. Without the lows, we can't appreciate the highs, right? So post the lows and then know that that's okay. We acknowledge it. It happened. We had a slow month, and that's perfectly fine. This is a hobby. This isn't a job. This is a hobby. We can have low numbers. It's fine. And then we can move on from there. We can get better numbers. We can get more stitching time in, and we can go up. We can go up. So I posted the February stats there. Not very many. That's okay. We're doing much better here in March. I am getting a lot of progress because I did 1,000, 2,000. So we're at 3,667 plus the 300. So we're almost around 4,000 stitches. I'm almost around 4,000 stitches already for the month. I don't know why. I always use the we, like, y'all are my team. But yes, I have almost got 4,000 stitches, and it's the, 13th? 14th. It's the 14th. So, oh, it's Pie Day. Ooh, happy Pie Day, everybody. I need to go get a pie. I need a pie. Maybe I'll go get some of those little Debbie, like, handheld pie thingies. Okay, what else do we have to talk about? Let's go into, so I just did February stats, so let's talk about March goals. I had all the numbers picked on the chat. Everybody picked everything. I did all of my crazy math formula calculations. I'm not going to dive into that. It's a whole lot, but I will say some of the whips, let me just list off the whips that are hopefully getting touched this month, including ones I have already done. So Magical Unicorn and the Snow Friends banner are my two whip go calls. My new start this month is supposed to be Jurassic Perk, which is by Silver Creek Samplers. It's like Jurassic, but it's coffee. I need to work on the monthly series, as always. That hasn't been worked on in a while. Witchy Washy for 2019. For 2020, Christmas Sampler and Snow Friends banner. For 21, Halloween at Hawk Run Hollow and Harry 1, which that's by Good Morning Maui, I think. And then it's a Harry Potter Year 1 pattern. For 22, Superior Bees and Halloween is for Tourists, and for 24, the Pumpkin Pot. Focus finished that needs to be touched this month, not finished, it just needs to be get it out and work on it, is Half the Fun. And Focus whips this month, which is if I have any extra time left over after all those goals, to work on a Gryffindor Crest and Universal Monsters. So that's where all of the goals are for the month of March. I will say, I don't think that I've had time to pull out a Focus whip. I don't even know that I should call it a Focus whip. It's like a free time whip. I like that, free time whip. So that's a glance at March. Now let's talk promotional stuff. The floss pack of the month for the month of March is inspired by Draco Malfoy. Good Lord, it's inspired by Draco Malfoy. And here are the colors. We've got Classic Colorworks Old Money, the Gentle Art Slate, the Gentle Art Oatmeal, the Gentle Art Grecian Gold, and the Gentle Art Green with Envy. This pack is brought to you by Thread the Needle Stitchery. And go to the website, there, just search Athena. They'll pop up as Athena's monthly floss pack. You can buy March. There's previous months available. If they're still in stock, they're there. If you would like to get automatic invoiced every month, you can fill out the Google form and she'll automatically invoice you every month. And all you gotta do is pay it and boom, it's in your mailbox. Shipping extremely fast. And she just got back from market. She's getting market stuff loaded on the website. Last I talked to her, and gearing up for the soft opening, for her brick and mortar store. And grand opening is going to be April 11th. And this is in Greenville. I hope I'm saying the right town. It's, I believe, Greenville, Tennessee. So yeah, look it up. If you're in that area, if you're in East Tennessee, check it out. Go to Thread the Needle Stitchery on Instagram. You'll see all the information there. And go check out the in-person store. Okay, now on to shirts. The March shirts I'm putting up here are still available. Minimal is the theme this month. So we've got smaller designs, simply stated, not, you know, not big, huge, bold things going on, just minimal designs. Those are available all the month of March. And for the exciting news, drum roll, which I don't have, we have the first in the 4-part series of shirts that's going to be available for 2025. For 2024, I did seasonal shirts. For 2025, we're doing feelings. How does stitching make you feel? What are the feelings that are invoked when you're stitching? So for the, here we go. Here's the first shirt. It's already been posted on my Instagram. It'll be available tonight at midnight. So, well, I should say March 15th. Why is my shirt stuck to me? March 15th at midnight until March 15th at 11:59 p.m. It'll be available for one day only. Grab it. And it's available at a special discounted price as well. Here, without further ado, is the first shirt. Stitching is my zen. I love it. This is on a green, I don't know how oh, there you go. This is on a green shirt. It's a Heather Forest Bella Canvas soft style shirt. They're very, very soft. They're made up of, let me look for you. I know it's a blend. 52% cotton, 48% polyester, and the cotton is like a spun cotton, so it's a very soft cotton. They're true to size. These Bella Canvas are. This shirt is only available on this color shirt with the white vinyl. It's available exactly as pictured. So when you go to purchase this shirt, all you're doing is putting in your size. And this is exactly how it's coming to you. I wanted to highlight here my little lotus flower. It has the needles and thread coming off of it, and I love it. So yeah, stitching is my zen. This is the feeling of the quarter, I guess, because they're four shirts. Part 1, zen. Available all day tomorrow. I think I said all of the things. March 15th is tomorrow. So if you're catching this later, hopefully you caught it on my Instagram and you saw the news. What else? We've got big things coming up in April for shirts. I'll save those until later on for announcements on that. And yeah, now you're probably wondering, if you follow me for a long time, you're probably like, hey, you're forgetting something. Haul. There should be lots of haul. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to market this year. Just things conspired and I wasn't able to get there. So no market haul. I know it was like going to be my one exception of like, I'm on a no buy this year. No buying of any cross stitch things. Unless it's like needed floss or something like that. But I shouldn't even need floss, honestly. Make do with what I have. So no buy this year, and market was going to be my one exception to buy things, and I didn't get there. There are there are some things that I saw from Market that I really, 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 really want. I think I'm just going to make a shopping list, and I'm going to put it on my list, and it's not anything that's limited or that's like going to go out of print anytime soon, so I can get it next year. It's fine. It's not like I'm even going to start them this year. It's fine. It's fine. And I think I mentioned at the beginning, Infusion is coming up this week on Tuesday. So we're officially in the red days. But I feel like the planets are aligning. We did have an alignment recently, but full moon, I think, was officially last night. And then we had also a lunar eclipse, and I'm in my red days already, headed up to Infusion. And also this weekend we're having a historically low pressure system hit. It's coming down into the Midwest, and if you don't know, when pressure changes that dramatically, and it drops that low, which, like, I'm talking historically low numbers, migraines, aches and pains, arthritis, people who suffer from chronic pain, it's going to amplify, and it's already headed that way. So get your ibuprofen ready, get your heat packs ready. I don't know, buckle in and be kind to yourself. If you are feeling extra pains and aches and all the things, be kind to yourself. Take some days and just relax, because it is not you, it is the pressure. We also are in like high wind warnings and tornado warnings and all the things. With this low pressure front is coming a huge storm system. So hopefully everybody stays safe. No tornadoes destroying of things, please. And yeah, everybody stay safe. On ending this on a happy note, my youngest is in robotics, and if you have never watched a robotics competition, attending one is insane. Like, the energy is just crazy. It is so crazy. It is so much fun. The energy hype level is like 1,000,000, and you just walk in there and you just feel like the happy, the energy, the pumping, it's just an amazing vibe. All of these teams cheering for their robots, and there's 6 robots competing at a time on the field. So it's crazy. It's crazy fun to watch, or to attend, but just to watch online is still so much fun. First Robotics is what the league is. So if you're interested, if you want to check it out, First Robotics, Google them. They do live streaming of their competitions and such. My son competed in a competition, and they were in the final round. They did not end up winning, but they took second. And between points and the judges' awards and everything, if you take first, you're automatically invited to Worlds. Automatically. In any of these competitions, if you take first place, you're automatically entered into Worlds. And by Worlds, I mean the world. There are teams that come from all over the world to compete. But through the judges' award and points and second place and all the things, they were extended an invitation to Worlds. So this is his second year competing. Their team did not go to Worlds last year. They are going to Worlds this year. It's in Houston. We're super excited, and I can't wait to watch the team compete. And it's going to be so much fun, and it's definitely going to be an experience for him. I'm excited for him to go. They put these teams they're given a kit, but it's the bare necessities, right? And then these teams build their robot based off of the game that is announced each year. The game is different every single year, so the robot has to do something different every single year. This year, it's based off of ocean coral reef type stuff. So they've got tubes they have to put up onto these posts. That's the algae, or the coral, and then they have big, huge balls of That's the algae. They got to catch these big balls and throw them up onto the thing up there. It's a whole little obstacle course and how you score points and all the things. I don't get a lot of it, but I do watch. I see the points being scored. It's so much fun. So go check it out. If you've never checked it out, it is really fun to watch and learn. And I almost forgot. We almost forgot our affirmation, so I'll close off with our affirmation. What did we have today? I love these cards. Been some good, strong messages in these cards so far. Okay. Be kind to yourself. Listen, bitch, you deserve rest. Seriously, take a break. Boom. There you go. There's your affirmation for today. And that's it. That's all I got to talk about. So I hope you all have a very magical Stitchy week. And for now, mischief managed.